rapidly on to Futtrets. And it's my favourite, and it's simply called the Futtret. Now, wee Geordie, a countryman born and bred, was mair content with the life that he led. Wi' snares and his ferrets, he was kent far and wide as the best rabbit trapper in Devonside. Now, the locals for years had been trying to match him, and Fat Annie for years had been trying to catch him. But courting to Geordie was nane his plans. Well, with his ferrets, he felt he'd a nuch in his hands. Now, he sat at an egg coming hame by the hall. He was ta'en with the steer of the annual ball, and though the do was a function for colour and dye, he decided to hae a bit squinty and by. So a tower on his legs to block off ony leaks. He'd just drop at the ferret, he'd first do his bricks. And it raked about till it settled with ease, and a spotty half wide between his waist and his knees. Now, we a bar in the holly, the da in a sup, and a fleer it was hobbling, near Abdi was up. Apart fae Fat Annie, the only wall floor, like a 12-steen blin lump looking out for a cure. She'd been boosting her courage with vodka and lime when she spot at wee Geordie and wasted nae time, and afore he could dodge or duke in an eighth, he was entler oxer and half fechten for breath. Well, they sailed round the flare like a waltz country dance. Wee Geordie held techt in the throes of romance, but the thought to his ferret was out to the fore, and with pressure like yon, man the crater could smoor. Well, he get a bit shockle to see if it would shift, and was thankful and sidewise it started to drift. It was then that Fat Annie let louse with a screch as it crawled down his leg like an 18-inch flake. Now, 200 heads furled to see if it was wrong, and Geordie, red-faced, didn't ken for to gang, and he didn't see Annie let louse with a crack, and the next thing he kent, he was flat on his back. Now, amid the confusion and general row, a hand sneaked over and loused the bit tow, and the women reacted like rats up a spout, with sterling stampede when the Futtret come out. Well, when its feet got a grip of the slippery fleer, it changed to a second and into top gear, ignoring completely the skirled serenade as it shot out a sectum and boxed lemonade. Now, the women were at the windows outside, and the vote was unanimous. It's there they would bide. And the band, fair enjoying the brack for the ball, played Pop Goes a Weasel, signed double twa fall. Now, wee Geordie recovered and crawled in pursuit, and in nae time at all, he trysted it out. And when he'd eens gotten catched, he made off up the road, just for fear that Fat Annie might up and reload. Well, to this day he gets rugged and files as a row, but he never discovered Fat to tow. But Annie still keen on him, oftentimes quips, for she'd feel more secure when he'd use bicycle clips.